It happens every December. The rush fades, the air sharpens, and across Europe, cities remember how to breathe again. Somewhere between frost and candlelight, the continent slows. Windows glow like memories, church bells echo down cobbled streets, and the scent of cinnamon, pine, and roasted almonds drifts through the cold. You walk beneath strings of golden light and realize Christmas here isn't just a holiday. It's a story retold through time, in laughter, in song, in warmth that never fades. From the frozen Baltic to the Mediterranean sun, from palaces to village squares, we'll follow that story through 13 magical cities, each keeping its promise that light always returns. If you believe some journeys are meant to be felt more than seen, like this video and subscribe, because this is where Christmas still breathes. We begin where snow meets silence, Tallinn, Estonia. The air here feels ancient. In the town hall square market, a tree stands exactly where the world's first public Christmas tree rose in 1441. Around it, wooden huts glow under lanterns, selling wool mittens, marzipan, and steaming mugs of hookvein, Estonian mulled wine. On weekends, folk dancers perform on a small stage, their boots beating softly against the snow, a rhythm borrowed from history. If you listen closely, you'll hear choirs singing in Estonian, soft, steady, timeless. Markets open from late November to early January. Tallinn is compact. You can walk from the medieval walls to the market in minutes. Arrive by ferry from Helsinki, or a short flight from Warsaw or London. This is Christmas at its purest, quiet, simple, and impossibly human. Heading south, the Baltic winds soften into the glow of Krakow, Poland. Here, the main market square hums beneath St. Mary's Basilica. The air smells of gingerbread and smoke from open grills. You pass stalls stacked with amber jewelry, carved angels, and smoked cheese, oshipek, grilled until it squeaks. Children press their hands against glass cases filled with shimmering shopki, ornate nativity scenes that look more like cathedrals than cribs. Every year, locals compete to build the most intricate one, a tradition so beloved UNESCO protects it as living heritage. Markets open from late November to December 26th. Krakow is easy to reach by train from Warsaw or Prague. Stay near the Old Town or Kazimierz, where jazz floats through cafes and snow dusts the cobblestones. In Krakow, Christmas doesn't just decorate. It whispers through every carol, echoing off the castle walls. A few hours west, Prague waits, a city that doesn't need to try to be magical. It simply is. In the old town square market, beneath the astronomical clock, violins weave through the winter air. Wooden stalls glow beneath Gothic towers, selling tridelnik pastries, roasted ham, and delicate ornaments painted in gold. A few steps away, Wenceslas and Peace Square offer smaller, local scenes, families sipping honey wine, children laughing at puppet shows. Walk across Charles Bridge at dusk, and you'll see Prague reflected in the Vltava, a city caught between dream and memory. From Prague, the train drifts south into Vienna, where Christmas feels more like an orchestra than a festival. At the Rathausplatz Christkindlesmarkt, hundreds of stalls shimmer beneath chandeliers of light. There's music, mulled wine, and the scent of roasted chestnuts. Behind the market, the Vienna Ice Stream Trail twists through glowing trees, an ice skating path lined with lanterns. At Belvedere Palace, reflections shimmer across the pond. At Schönbrunn Palace, classical concerts echo beneath the stars. Markets open from mid-November to December 26th. Vienna's metro connects them all in minutes. Try apple strudel, sip hot punch, and pause to listen. You'll hear violins, a language this city has never forgotten. Vienna doesn't host Christmas, it conducts it. A short journey down the Danube brings you to Budapest, where Christmas feels luminous and alive. In front of St. Stephen's Basilica, a 3D light show dances across the facade each night. Children skate around a towering tree, their laughter echoing into the cold. Nearby, at Vörösmarty Square, the scent of paprika, sugar, and wine drifts through the crowd. Buskers play violins in the Danube breeze. Before you leave, visit the Széchenyi thermal baths, where locals soak outdoors beneath fairy lights and rising steam. Budapest reminds you that warmth doesn't always come from fire. Sometimes it's in the people. Heading west, you reach Nuremberg, home to the Christkindlesmarkt, one of the oldest Christmas markets in the world. Since 1628, it has opened with Christkind reading a verse from the church balcony. Below, rows of stalls sell nutcrackers, wooden toys, and Lebkuchen, gingerbread. Nearby, the Kinderweihnacht glows with laughter, carousel lights, and almonds roasting in the cold. Here, Christmas feels reverent, not for religion, but for tradition itself. 2 hours north lies Dresden, home to the Striezelmarkt, Germany's oldest Christmas market. Here, artisans carve angels and wooden pyramids that spin with candlelight. The market's name comes from Striezel, an old word for Dresden's beloved Stollen cake. Every December, the Stollen Fest parade carries a massive loaf through the square, cut and shared by everyone. If you climb the Frauenkirche Dome at twilight, you'll see Dresden sparkle like a story retold in light. Cross the Rhine into Strasbourg, the self-proclaimed capital of Christmas since 1570. 300 chalets fill the Cathedral Square and Place Broglie, each crafted by Alsatian artisans. The air smells of vachot and bredeli biscuits, tiny bites of orange peel and anise. At Place Kléber, a 30-meter tree flickers like a constellation brought to earth. Nearby, a small charity market reminds you the season's light shines brightest when shared. An hour south, Colmar feels like Christmas itself was born here and never left. 5 markets fill the town. Every canal reflects golden lights. Every facade glows like a storybook dream. You can even take a quiet boat ride through the canals, where the reflections double, above and below. Colmar feels small, sincere, like childhood rediscovered. Further west, Brussels turns its medieval heart into a festival of wonder. The Winter Wonders Market stretches from the Grand Place to Place Sainte-Catherine. Each evening, a light show dances across the Grand Place, Gothic facades pulsing to Christmas carols. Nearby, an ice rink glows beneath a Ferris wheel, and the air smells of waffles, fries, and chocolate. Brussels is proof that Christmas can be loud, bright, and joyful, a celebration where tradition meets thrill. Further south, the snow melts into light. In Lisbon, Christmas wears warmth instead of frost. At Wonderland Lisboa, children skate beneath palm trees, trams wrapped in garlands climb the city's 7 hills. Down by Praça do Comércio, fado singers perform by the waterfront. Stalls sell bolo rei, the fruitcake crowned with sugar jewels. At dusk, from the Miradouro viewpoint, the city glows, as if celebrating you back. Across the Mediterranean, Valletta turns to gold. Lanterns hang from balconies. Choirs sing near St. John's Co-Cathedral. Fireworks bloom above the Grand Harbor, their reflections rippling across the sea. Locals snack on pastizzi, sip mulled wine, and wander through a city wrapped in light. Valletta proves Christmas doesn't belong to snow, it belongs to light. And finally, we travel north to Rovaniemi, the official hometown of Santa Claus. At the Santa Claus Village Market, reindeer wander between log cabins, and auroras whisper across the sky. You can cross the Arctic Circle, send a letter from Santa's post office, or ride a sleigh through forests that hum with silence. Stay in a glass igloo, watch the sky ripple green, and realize Christmas here isn't made, it's remembered. From Tallinn's frozen squares to Valletta's golden harbor, Europe tells 13 versions of the same story, of warmth that defies winter. Because no matter how far you travel, Christmas isn't about where you go. It's about what you carry home, the light, the laughter, the wonder that lingers. If this journey reminded you that magic still exists, like this video and subscribe, because some stories deserve to be followed, and some winters are worth remembering forever.